Morning! I have been getting a few comments on videos and questions asking about her recently, how she's doing, how everything's going, and we haven't done an update
since before Christmas was the last time we were talking about anything.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
And some things have developed since then, so we figured we'd do another update video and kind of inform you guys on what's going on. So, what has been going on?
Let's see, December 31st I had my MRI, and they confirmed that there is spots, they call it a T11 lesion metastasized in my back right now, which basically the cancer spread to that section of my back and it had metastasized. With that, I had to go meet a new oncology radiology doctor, which was December 5th, and we talked about what's going to happen. Basically, they're going to give me 3 treatments of radiation. I get my last infusion on January 23rd. Let me go back. On January 13th, I had to go into the office and basically get an education on radiation. So they took me around, showed me the ins and outs of the area that I'm going to be checking into now when I go in for my 3 treatments. They only do 3 treatments, and you have to have a day off in between, so it's going to be a treatment, day off, and then treatment. And then that's all the treatments they can do in that area, because they're going to pinpoint it just to that one area in my back. They scheduled my treatments. They wanted to get them in the last week of January. So I do my infusion on the 23rd, which takes about 45 minutes. And my 3 radiation dates are scheduled for, one is going to be on the 27th, the next one is the 29th, and then the last one will be on the 3rd of February. That way I have a day in between each one. And on the 3rd of February, after my very last appointment, the doctor will come in after the appointment, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen next. He said not to expect results right away. It takes time with this to happen. So I won't have another MRI scheduled for another 3 months out. He said some side effects with the radiation would probably most likely be nausea. He goes, this will make you really tired. Your first 2 appointments, you shouldn't get too tired from it, but he goes, it'll kick in on like most likely your 3rd appointment, and then he goes, it'll last for several weeks. So I'm just taking it day by day. I am still working. I know people think like, oh my god, why are you still working? Well, I don't know what else I should be doing right now. So working keeps my mind off of everything like this, and it keeps me busy at work all day long, so I'm able to still move around and do everything, so why not work? So most of my job entails me doing office work. Once in a while I go to the back of the shop, but it's very rare anymore. Pretty much I stay up front, and my work is really great with me. If I need to leave early, if I need a doctor's appointment, they're like, it's fine, just, whatever you need. So, really appreciate that. But other than that, I'm just taking it day by day. My back once in a while bothers me, but it's more, my main pain or anything comes from like my left leg, my left knee, precisely. It just like buckles up on me. So, and that's one of the side effects. Other side effects that come with the radiation would be nausea, diarrhea, all this wonderful stuff. But hopefully,
We have been reading that you feel like you have a sunburn in that area too.
Yep. And they said lotion will be your key for rubbing on your back, just to make the area feel better. So I'm going to do that. They did talk about changing your diet. And I'm looking for different ideas on different things to eat. Basically, because they're telling me, no meats, no milk, and typically we're a meat and potatoes almost every night. You know, meal. We have milk with our meals every night. So just trying to find some different recipes, I guess, to make and see if that helps or what's going on with that.
So that's kind of like an update of what's going on.
Yep, they're not worried right now about my liver yet. I did have 5 spots that showed up on my last CAT scan for my liver. It has 5 new spots on it, but they are still thinking that the infusion therapy will take care of that. So I have another scan coming up on February 5th, and my radiology doctor said do not expect to see any results about your back in that scan. He goes, they're still going to be there. It's going to be a while before they diminish, and then we'll watch it after that. But the liver right now, they are, I think that's just, they're going to wait till the infusions, my next couple of infusions, and see how that's working. But that's pretty much it. You know, you guys know as much as I know right now.
We are not doing our yearly February trip when we go to Florida in February. It's just financially it's just too much for us right now. The cancer thing has really taken a toll on us emotionally and financially. So we've been cutting back on a lot of things. We have not. There's a lot of things that we do over the winter that we haven't done this winter. Like last weekend, we sat at home all weekend long and watched TV and ate popcorn. That was like, that was what we did last weekend. This weekend, I had to fix a couple things in our bathroom. So I did that yesterday, and today we're going to see my mom. I mean, it's... Normally we're out doing things, we're shopping, we're doing whatever, and this time of year I'm getting things ready to go to Florida, and we go spend the week of Valentine's Day down in Florida for 10 days of just riding our motorcycles all week long, and we're not doing that this year, which is kind of a bummer, but we need to get her better. Her phone started ringing, sorry. But we need to get her better, and then we can focus on doing whatever at that point. Yeah. I did promise her that we are going to take a few 3-day weekends this summer and head down to Kentucky and ride, because we both enjoy riding in Kentucky and Tennessee. Normally we take a few weekends in the summer and go and do that, like extended weekends. We didn't do it last summer because of the fact that she was sick. So that kind of got put on hold last summer. We'll go do that this summer instead of going to Florida. And we'll see. We both are really missing not going to Florida this year, because it's been a cold, long, hard winter.
Yes, and it's only going to get colder. I think they're talking like the teens next week for the highs, and it's just like, oh my gosh.
Right. So
I need my long trench coat for that one.
Yeah, I mean it's been tough on us, but yeah, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna enjoy life and do what we can. All right, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope this kind of gives you a little bit of an update of what's going on in our lives.
Yeah.
And we will catch you in the next one.
Yeah. Any questions, just put them in the comments and we'll answer them the best we can.